Weight continues to increase to make the body fat, actually not always caused by food. The cause of obesity comes from a combination of unhealthy diet and lack of physical activity. Other factors can also be due to activities that become daily habits. Referring to Healthline, activities that make fat generally come from small but neglected things. In addition, these activities are often repeated without realizing it. There are at least 7 activities that make you fat that must be changed from now on. 1. Eat too fast. The habit of eating too fast while chewing in a hurry tends to make the body fat. Studies show that people who eat too fast are at risk of being overweight or obese. This condition makes you indirectly consume large amounts of calories until you are full. Later, the rest of the calories are stored by the body and accumulate as fat. 2. Not drinking enough water. In addition to dehydration, lack of drinking can also trigger obesity. When you are dehydrated, your body has a hard time distinguishing between hunger and thirst. According to scientists, people who drink 2 glasses of water before breakfast tend to consume fewer calories than people who don't drink at the beginning of the meal. Please note that this water is 0 calories. Replacing sugary drinks with water is the same as reducing daily calorie intake by 200 kilocalories. 3. Sitting too long. The results showed that people who like to sit for long periods of time have the potential to become obese. They also have a higher risk of chronic disease and premature death. If your job involves sitting for long periods of time, be sure to get some exercise before work. 4. Stress level. Stress, feeling depressed, to being too busy with work, to not having time to relax, contribute to obesity. Prolonged stress levels are closely related to the accumulation of fat in the stomach, because it triggers emotional eating behavior and pays less attention to food nutrition. 5. The friendship factor. Having a social life is indeed important to maintain a balance between life, work and happiness. However, a social life that is too dominant greatly affects an unhealthy lifestyle. Because usually you will more often eat instant foods, sweets, and high in sodium. 6. Lack of sleep. Lack of sleep in fact has a negative impact on hormonal changes, loss of motivation to exercise, to obesity. Based on research, women who sleep less than 5 hours per day are at greater risk of gaining weight than those who get enough sleep for 7 hours. The bad effect of lack of sleep is that it is easier to have fat deposits in the stomach or visceral fat, as a cause of chronic disease.